choose our best life now. Think, feel, choose, let love show us how. Think, feel, choose our desires to fulfill. Oh, think, feel, choose with Rosena Hill. Hello, and welcome. Thank you for joining me here, fellow seekers of awareness, understanding, knowledge, and a revelation of ourselves that only we can find out through questions to ourselves and answering them honestly from ourselves within, with the inspiration and the intent of living our best lives now. That's what we're here for. That is what we are here for. Now, did you know that there is a very hefty section of the psychologists that believe that actions and behaviors come out of circumstances? But then there is another very healthy and strong amount of psychologists that believe that actions and behaviors come out of thought. Now, are you understanding what I'm saying? They're saying there's basically a half section that believes that if you are a father and a loving husband, and your coworkers invite you out to a bar, and a woman starts to flirt with you, and you are liking this attention that you haven't had in a very long time, that you then might not let her know that you are married and that you had kids, and that is because of the circumstance that you're in with your other people. And so your behavior and your actions of basically leading someone on is because you're in a club, you're in a bar. Or you have the psychologists that believe you are in the same person, that father and that husband, and you are out at the bar with your other co-workers, and someone is paying you attention, but you know good and well you can stop it right there. Oh, you know what? That's really sweet. That's really kind. But I'm a married man or a married woman, and I have children at home. I'm just out here with my coworkers to get a drink and then go back home to what I know is mine and my responsibilities that I have made a vow to, a commitment to. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Between a circumstance, that's almost like trying to say if someone was raised in a bad situation. A lot of times people want to say, oh, you're raised in a bad situation, so you're going to be that type of bad situation for the rest of your life. But there are plenty of examples where people are saying, no, that's not me. That's just a situation. That's not me. So let's think on this. Think on, what is your circumstance? What are we in right now that just is? Where do you live? How do you feel about where you live? Are there any changes that you want to make about where you live? Who is a part of your circumstance? Who do you let in your life that you feel, oh my gosh, they are just here and there's no way I can let them go, or I'm just allowing them to do whatever they want to do and say whatever they want to say because I'm living here with them, or because I'm going to work with them, and I'm just going along with the okie doke. I'm just going along with the peer pressure. How did you land up in your circumstance? How did I land in my circumstance? The things that make me feel icky, how did I get here? And how am I going to change it step by step? Because it's obviously the way I'm thinking. It is an outpicturing of that. What are some more questions? All these things in your circumstances, say your financial circumstance, well, your job and how much you're getting from it, what kind of education do you have? Is that going to take you to wherever it is that you see yourself financially? Or is your hustle low? What do you think? My dad used to say, your eyes too big for your stomach. That was when you would put a whole bunch of food on your plate, and then at the end of the meal, you weren't able to finish it because your eyes were much bigger than your stomach. Is that what's going on in the material world too? Your eyes are too much bigger than your bank account? Are we not itemizing? Are we not taking inventory? And thus for our circumstances somewhere where it's a little out of control? Can we attest to that? Can we be honest about that to ourselves? Lots of people used to say that saying of who you hang around with. When you look around at who you with, that'll show you who you are and what you're going to be. Now, it's not every single person, but if you look at the majority of people that you're around, is that who you want to be like? Is that what you are striving for? Is that what you feel comfortable with? Is that the circumstance that you feel comfortable with? It's very interesting. And once again, it's only the questions that we answer ourselves, and take that time to breathe it in and really be honest and answer it. Really understanding all the questions, the answers that we're going to have to answer ourselves. You know, what are we going to have to write down and say, okay, this is my circumstance, this is what I see. And does that match up with what my heart sees, what my mind sees as being possible for me? Because if you see it as being possible, hey, it is possible. It might not be easy. It's a step by step. It's a changing of our mentality toward that positivity. But let's make it happen. Let's lift our vibration to those happy feelings, positive feelings, peaceful joy. And believe me, I understand it is not easy when you have a family, when you have a spouse, when you have a job, when you have all these things that you can think that circumstances are weighing you down. But to know that the power and the intelligence that we have within us is actually stronger, that energy can change things. Woo! Those are a lot of good questions for us to answer. Me, myself, and I to answer about my circumstances and what I might need to do on a daily basis, on a thought-by-thought basis of getting to where I desire to live my best life now. So go ahead and leave any other questions that you think might be relevant. And if you want to continue on this journey with me for this mental awareness, understanding, knowledge, and revelation of ourselves through the questions, go ahead and subscribe and look into the description box and press a link. That link is going to take you for the James Allen book, As a Man Thinketh, read by me. That is very helpful and enlightening. And until we meet again, let us ask within. Blessings. Think, feel, choose our best life now. Think, feel, choose, let love show us how. Think, feel, choose our desires to fulfill. Think, feel, choose with Rosena Hill. Be blessed.